This is Field Target Master, and what I have for you today is the TX internals. About the TX internals, from factory we have this kit and the compression tube. Okay, and what do we change? We change the piston and the springs. For reference, the factory piston, it's like 220 grams. Okay, 220. Okay, so I've been competing with the Tony Leech kit and with the 21 mil. This is it. And this piston is the one I took to Italy. And this one was the one that was giving me low power. And this is 133 grams. Okay, so less weight, less impact in the end, more precision. What was the problem with this? The plastic bearings, these little plastic bearings, they grow, they swallow. When it's very hot, they get larger, and so they break inside the compression tube, and the power goes down. So my fault was not to be able to, before the competition, change my kit and adapt my kit to the very hot conditions that were in Italy. So, lesson learned. After that I talked with Tony Leech, and he was very kind to send a new kit from him with no plastic bearings and a full skirt one, full metal one, so it is less friction and so it is more constant in power when it's hot weather or cold weather. And so, like magic, with the edition, this is the new Tony Leech kit, and the piston is this full skirt piston, full metal, and it weighs, let's see, 120 grams, even lighter than the last one. Okay, lighter one. Full skirt, and the spring works inside the skirt. Okay, so 120 grams. What we have here is the power plant of the TX200 with the compression, with the reducer to 21 mil. So what we have to do? We take the spring off, take the piston off, and unscrew this part. Okay, we have to unscrew this, take it out, and install the new kit. That's the same way, a sleeve, okay, so this sleeve must come inside this, very tight. Screw this and put the spring, and we are ready to go. So I'll do all this work, and from now on I'll be testing this new kit from Tony Leech, and I'll let you know how this goes. This one will not drop power when when it gets hotter. Okay, this is low friction, very low friction. In fact, I'm curious about the lock time of the shooting, of each shoot, to know how it feels and how it goes. So this is it, guys. New kit with the full metal top hat in metal, rear guide metal, skirt metal. So I hope this is the unicorn of the springers, and it will always give me good power and good feeling when shooting. I'll test it tomorrow and let you guys know. Okay, so let's do a little test, see how much pressure does it take to go all the way down. This is the bearing one. This is around 25 degrees here inside. Okay, 800. Again, 500. 500. Okay, 500 grams. Now the new one. Let's see. 200. It almost falls. 200. 200. So this was 500 and this is 200, much lighter. So I hope this works out in the field. So next shot I'll be in the field and have something to say to you guys about how this works inside the TX. Okay, so just one more thing for size comparison. This is it, factory, long stroke, a little bit short stroke, and the shortest stroke of all is the skirtless. Okay, just a tiny difference, but it's a difference. Okay. Here we are in the field trying the new kit on the TX, and while I'm here in the shade, she's there baking in the sun. So I did 6 shots and it went from 235.5 to 234.5 and one 236. So far so good. I'll find my zero now and I'll test it later. Again, warmer to see if it holds power. So 25 meters, it was the old click and the new click. Okay, like 2 centimeters. It was hitting down low 2 centimeters. Let's change it for, I don't know, maybe 40 meters. Okay. What do I have to say about the kit? So far, it feels very, very quick. And let's see what more feelings I get from him the next shots. And she's still in the sun and feeling very warm, like in Italy. All right, so this was 40 meters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's go for the 50, and this time I'll record it and I'll try to make a small video showing all the hits. Okay, I hope this holds here, and let's see how this goes. For this group at 50 meters, I'll aim here Okay, this will be my aim. Whoa, what is this? So this was what I was looking for. First, second, third, fourth, and fifth shot. This number 5, maybe it's the pellets. So I'll change my point of aim, and I'll get the pellets from day 2 and day 3 from Italia, and let's see the difference. All right, so except for those two high shots, all the others on the line, so very happy with it. And the video is about the TX internals, not the groups, not the way I shoot. So this is how good the kits are. You drop them in. I installed mine last night and came to the field, did like 10 shots before I start recording this, and then I start with the 40 meters and 25, 40 meters and 50 meters, what you see. So what you see is what you get. Ready to work kit. So let's see the numbers on with the hot gun to see if it drop or not. .234, 233.8, oops, 221.9, 232.8. Okay, so with these pellets, every 3 or 5 shots it comes a very low shot. These are pellets out of the tin, and they don't work very well on this air gun. So I'll try another brand. I'll try the pellets from the second day again, to see if we don't have that low shots, very low power shots. Now one thing I know, these pellets will go slower, and that's okay. .230, 230.1, 230.5, 229, 229.2, 230.1. Guess you see what I mean, no? So according to this test, 229. According to this test and these readings, the kit is working, it's doing its job, and those strange shots I saw before with this other tin of pellets, it's the tin of pellets. It's not this, and definitely it's not me. So just by changing the pellets. Anyway, the video is about the kit. The video is about the kit, the 22mm kit that's inside that. And one thing I can tell you, the kit works. It's like a very fast lock time. And yeah, what can I say? It just works. The big question is it worth the money? Well, if you're an experienced shooter and you have the know-how, yes, it will worth the money to make you squeeze that little bit more of the TX. And what if I'm not an experienced shooter? Well, it's worth the money, but you will get a little bit better because the recoil is easier to control, and you have to practice more because the wind is still there, your technique is still there, and all the other factors are still there. So this only works on the recoil of the gun. So you have to work, my friend, and practice. In fact, we all do. I do. I have to practice a little more because next time I go to the Worlds, I'll be thinking very well what I'm going to do.